Germans locked up a bid into the round of 16 with a W. Germany can win the group if they get a result against Switzerland on Sunday. They're minus 500 favorites to do so. They're the third favorite behind only England and France at 4-1 to win this tournament.
There's one thing the world can get behind: German domination.
For more on Euro 2024, we welcome in the multifaceted Dalen. Cuff hoops, driving football, and changing diapers now.
Yeah.
Daddy Dalen with us. So, Dalen, how is life with the newborn, by the way?
Guys, I'm up to my elbows in excrement. I'm going to do my best here to try to not fumble through my words. My first day back on television. I will say this, Joe, Mr. Fortenbaugh, your Mets analysis was just excellent on both sides. And I will note that if a Happy Meal is actually $4, people, you're killing yourselves for way too much money. Bad idea. But anyway, I digress. Here we go.
All right, big day in Group C tomorrow, Dalen. Let's start with England and Denmark, Slovenia and Serbia. We all love a good plus money parlay. So looking at the futures market there, what do you have your eye on?
The Serbs. I think this team was set to be the second team in this group, in Group C, to finish top two. They're plus 160 still to get that spot. And so they're really going to be determined tomorrow when they take on Slovenia. If they get those 3 points, they're in pole position to take on Denmark in the final game to get in that top two. Why this is a great play too in my mind is they were the better team against England for about 55, 60 minutes. England is comfortable sitting back and absorbing pressure. Serbia's got a lot of talented players. They got good strikers. They've got a good midfield. They've got a veteran squad. I like this team before the tournament when you could go 1-2 forecast England, Serbia plus 280 just to get them in the top two is now still plus 160. Love the Serbs. Big game tomorrow, 9 a.m.
All right, so speaking of England, that 1-0 win over Serbia, shockingly, the British not very excited about what they saw there. Now they find themselves in the neighborhood of minus 145 on the three-way line against Denmark tomorrow. This game is at noon. It's very important to me. It's on at the exact same time as the radio show, so I need as many bets as possible. Let's start with the three-way line. What am I doing here?
Real quick, I love you. We're insulting the Germans. We're going allied forces with England. You're just going all over the place, Fortenbaugh. We're in the shadow of D-Day 2 weeks ago, too. This is excellent.
Big on political humor.
Let's talk about this team. I mean, why wouldn't you be? Hey, here's how I'm playing this game. It's because England, and how Gareth Southgate sets up, dude, they're so talented offensively, but we saw it. They scored an early goal, and then they were happy to hunker down. And that is questionable to me. They have so much talent, so I keep looking at this thing in terms of over-under 2.5 goals. The under right now is heavy at minus 140. You're seeing on some places minus 150. The over 2.5 goals is plus 115. I'm going to try to middle this. You can get this on ESPN BET and on some other places as well. The goal range, 2 to 3. I think we're going to get to 2 goals, and I don't want to pay that price the under. 2 to 3 goals gets you an even money. So I'll take my plus 100, even money, kind of try to middle this thing because I think they can put 1, if not 2 in the board. Denmark, little struggles to score at times, may be able to poke 1 in. I don't think this gets over 3. I don't want it to be under 2. We're going to try to middle this thing.
Absolutely incredible. Guy's off, has a baby, comes back, talks about middling. He's in mid-season form. Gotta love it. Any props in this match as well? More action. Need more action in that noon window.
Well, here we go. I got 2 for you, really, because I think I'm obsessed with the goal scorers with England. We just talked about their lack of ability to score. And Phil Foden, he was player of the year in the Premier League, the best league in the world, and the best team, despite winning the Champions League, is Manchester City. He shined in the middle of that pitch for them, or if he played out wide on the left side. They're trying to figure out where to play him right now, and I know Gareth Southgate is struggling with this and how he fits in with Jude Bellingham and Harry Kane. At plus 290 for him to get an anytime goal, I'll put a little sprinkle there, and also Bukayo Saka, my guy from Arsenal. He's more set. We know where he'll be. He'll be on that right wing. He'll be cutting into that dangerous left foot. He's great at curling shots in or crosses in or getting end line and making plays. If he's plus 275 right now to get a goal, anytime goal scorer, I'll put a little sprinkle there too. I think either one of those guys could pop up on the score sheet. Uber talented, but again, how this team begins to function as a squad going forward remains to be seen. So hopefully those guys can spark something tomorrow.
All right, let's add more to the plate for Fortenbaugh when he's on radio. Tomorrow's co-main,
keep going.
Spain and Italy. Dalen, do you prefer tapas or pasta in this one?
Well, my mom's Italian. I would love to just be glutened up and pastaed up here right now, but we're gonna play this in a bit of a different play based on what the numbers are saying. Everything's toward the under 2.5 goals here. I think some of that is history with Italy. We assume this perception of this team that's going to be stalwart defensively. For Spain, they've created so many chances in past years, but have lacked a really star striker. This Spain team is different. They are more vertical. They are younger. They are putting goals up on the board. 7 of the last 8 games, it's gone over 2.5 goals in all competitions. Italy, 7 of the last 8 games that were competitive games, so Nations League or Euro qualifiers, went over the 2.5 goal mark, including a game against Spain in the Nations League about a year ago. I like the over 2.5 goals. It gets you in plus money right now. I think it's going to be an entertaining game. This may be an ambitious play or a hopeful play because I think this could be a really fun game where you see two teams that are capable of going deep in this tournament, play at a high level. Because guys, remember, winning this group is huge. Whoever wins this group will stay out of the England and France side of the bracket. And you want to be out of that side of the bracket. So winning this group is big. And still, obviously, as much as Croatia has struggled and Albania's been an upstart, you got to take points where you can get them. I think both teams are going to go for it. Give me over 2.5 goals.
All right.
That is my best
when
bet.
England and France get together.
It doesn't mean a darn thing. He won't discriminate side there, but he just wants to see some goals right in that matchup. Best bet, by the way? That's your best bet?
It is my best bet, and I will say this. France will not get rolled over like it's 1940 this year, despite Mbappe or not, and they will be ready to go, and they will continue to battle against the Netherlands. I'm excited for that game later this week, but yes, best bet, Italy, Spain, over 2.5 against a little bit of the number here.
How many of those books behind you are history books for the buff Dalen Cup? Is he and Joe volleying?
We got a Churchill book back here that is yet to be been read. It's about 900 pages. We'll crack that open. The Douglas book has been begun this paternity leave, which was 2.5 weeks. Who knows if that's even really happened? But yeah, we got all types of stuff. We got a mix up here. We got some soccer. I'm doing a lot of pointing. I don't know what's actually behind me where. But a lot of history books.
He seems like he's got some pin-up energy from this paternity leave. So I tell you what, Dalen, I'm going to go on vacation for the rest of this week. Why don't you come in and host the show the remaining couple days and give Kelsey some air inside the home there, would you?
She could use some air. More of me doing stuff, I imagine, too. But some air is good. Fortenbaugh, you better be there because I'm coming in for a big hug on the lovely gift. Thank you, as did Tyler. USA shirt. We're going to be repping that on Sunday. USA plays Bolivia in Copa America. And we'll be talking about that tomorrow, I imagine, while I'm hosting ESPN Bet and trying to talk not a million miles an hour. Thanks, guys.
All right. Dalen Cuff, as only Dalen Cuff can. Appreciate you joining us.